the other. Choice number one is that you go in at a lower purchase price, but then because you're getting that money off there, you probably are not going to get any of the closing costs covered. Option two is to go in at the current list price, whatever the home is listed for, but then ask for a full seller credit. So if you're doing a VA loan, that's 4% of the purchase price. If you're doing a conventional loan, that's 3% of the purchase price. If you're doing an FHA loan, you can technically go up to 6%, but that's kind of aggressive. So my recommendation is between 3 and 4%. Normally, that percentage will be enough to cover your closing costs. And almost every time when I run a side-by-side comparison, my clients always prefer that they go and they get that credit from the seller instead of taking that off of the purchase price. Again, different strokes for different folks. However, most of the time that's going to be saving you thousands of dollars. Again, you normally have one choice or the other, right? You're going to go in on a lower purchase price and get no seller credit, or you're going to go in at the current listed price. It's probably been dropped because it's been sitting on the market, and then ask for full seller credit. So the seller is kind of relinquishing those funds one way or the other, but you pick how you get it. So either you want the purchase price to come down, or we're going to get that seller credit to then help offset your closing costs. So that is something that I specifically strategize with and go through the process with my clients. I run numbers with the agent that we select and match make during the process as well. And so that's just a side note, that and a small hack or just thing to know, that when you are looking to purchase a home, again, there's two buckets: down payment and closing cost. A lot of people get whomped with the closing costs. They're not expecting to have to pay that. And then when they do, they're like, holy crap, we weren't expecting to pay an additional 2 to 3% to pay for these things. A small hack is to specifically search for homes that have been on the market for a minimum of, I would say, like 25 days, upwards of 60 days. And those are the homes that you're going to have the highest likelihood of getting your closing costs paid for by the seller, because they need to sell their house and it's been sitting there and they are stressing the hell out. And so if you come in with a strong offer at their list price, but then ask to pay for the closing cost, they're going to be much more likely to say yes than a house that's only been on the market for 2 days. So with that being said, that's one component, one piece of the puzzle when it comes to strategizing and creating a game plan on purchasing. If you are looking to purchase, again, I work all over the country. If you're looking to work with somebody who can help run numbers, create a plan, look at the market that you're buying in, run personalized scenarios based on your situation, I would love to support you, love to have a conversation. Link on my profile is the best way to get started. DMs here just get too crazy. And so whenever you pick your option, pop in a couple nuggets for me. I will then personally text you to kick off our process together. All right, you guys, happy house hunting.